spider.
We were smart enough to not say, Houston, there's a light out there that's following us.
And what the hell is that? You know, what is that? And I couldn't even talk. I was just amazed at what I was seeing.
This is the Beast of the Week podcast.
So it was like I was thinking the other day, like, you know, everyone's like, you know, the call me daddy thing is, but nobody says call me dad.
Yeah.
What was that?
Call me what?
People, like, you know, it's a thing, like, people want to be called daddy, but nobody wants to be called dad.
Oh,
Or Donkey Kong.
I prefer.
Well,
that.
no, there's that. Yeah,
I do. It really gets me going.
Can you want to get into why? Is it the brevity?
I think the general confidence that comes along with being a dad makes me feel better about having a really small penis. So when I'm called dad, it just, you know.
Yeah.
I really thought that you were talking about you prefer to be called Donkey.
I wish I was.
And I was like, how is Donkey Kong shorter than Daddy?
It is. It rolls off the tongue easier. Donkey Kong.
Daddy Kong.
Donkey Kong.
Daddy.
Yeah.
Donkey.
Too many.
DK.
Donkey
Kong.
Welcome to
That's
another.
it, dude. I love that reference.
Welcome to another Quarantalk from the Beast of the Week podcast. I'm John. Alrighty.
Sorry, that took me. I'm sorry, that caught me off guard. I, in Matthew Broderick.
You kind of look like him too. I'm Sam Harris.
I
Someone.
thought I went last.
Do I go last? I
Nope.
feel. I'm Brian Peterson. I don't know what's happening.
And I'm Donkey Kong Jr. Math.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
Oh, quit.
Toria just got spot cucked for the intros, and she did it to herself. Wow.
Yeah, that's a self automatic manual cucking.
You just had a chance to assert dominance, and you laid right down. That's great.
Yeah.
I was being polite. Fuck off.
We don't
Just
do
like
that here.
Hunter in the Road.
Yeah, I just really want to challenge cars by laying down, and in this case, Brian is the car, and I laid down and
Whoa.
Brian's a tank.
Are you calling me fat?
stared daggers.
Are you calling him an automobile?
You call me fat?
What?
Are you talking about my best friend Brian Peter?
Thought we were
Are you
cool
saying
with
he's a
that.
car?
No.
What's
Brian, don't listen, or I could drive around in you all day.
Oh.
Sick mileage.
Yeah, really good mileage.
Let's start our. We got a sort of round table vibe here. Let's start our round table. How's everyone holding up in your quarantines? Let's hear from everybody.
My quarantine is fucking sick, dude. No, it's fine.
Cool, bro.
I'm kind of I'm stuck in like the everyday routines, which is fine. Because at least I have a routine, and yeah, I guess that's it. It's like fucking neutral. I hate it. This is all the worst. I wish it wasn't happening. I miss my friends.
That sounds neutral.
Is that neutral? Yeah.
What's your bad look like?
Guys, it's the new normal. It's the new normal. You got to get used to the new normal, and even though it's rough, but it's entirely necessary, and I think it should probably go on for a lot longer if we want to be safe.
Fair enough.
That's fair.
That's it.
That's very astute of you. And
that is how it's going.
All right,
Joey, dare I say, that's kind of woke.
Pretty woke.
Don't
Thanks,
put
brother.
that in his ears. Oh no.
How's it going? How's it going for the rest of you?
How awake of you?
Thank you. I try to
He's
be
on
very
purpose now.
awakened.
It's
everyday
super
life.
great. I can't focus on anything, and today I spent a good chunk of my time serenading the cats, and then I wrote a ballad about Hunter.
So no different.
Yeah, that sounds about right. So Tori's unaffected.
Surprisingly, it's much worse. No, it's much worse. Because at this point, I'm recording it.
Oh,
Oh,
that is.
I was also
Yeah.
going to say you're not going outside at all, and like
No, I am in full work from home mode. I might go out once a week to go grocery shopping, and I miss the outside.
You don't even take like a
I
step
thought
around
she
the
was
block?
pale. She could, but
I could.
Because she really needs to. Because if you thought she was pale before, she is translucent.
Yeah, it's
She is
real
like a
bad. You can
jellyfish.
see all
That's
of my
dangerous.
vein works.
Yeah. No.
It's very dangerous.
I think you have to see a doctor for that.
I think I might be turning it into a jellyfish, but like with
Yeah.
bones and
Yeah.
like hair.
A bone jellyfish. I don't like
Yeah.
that.
Boned
Yeah.
fish, a boned jelly.
I'm going to rewrite
No,
my
no, Joey,
creepypasta.
don't
about bone
bone a jellyfish. That would probably
Bone
be
the
bad.
jellyfish.
You will make it
Yeah,
good.
bone the fucking jellyfish.
Well endowed, baby.
They might be into it.
They could be.
Yeah.
I don't know what jellyfish like or not.
I don't think they have enough brains.
I know
to
that they
give
like jock
consent.
jams.
They definitely do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jellyfish jam, brother.
Ah, that's true. Yeah.
They
Brian,
love a good jock jam.
Brian, how's your beard doing in quarantine?
Dude, it's coming in.
Yeah. It's thick.
Already.
It's thick.
It's definitely getting a little excessive. But it's all right.
I mean, with your lighting, it looks like it kind of merged with the rest of your
did.
body.
Yeah, the way you're lit up right
Pretty
now, it looks like you're
impressive.
just like cheeks and
Talking about
eyes
my
in a
friend.
void.
Is it better if I did this?
And let me tell you something. I like that look. That is fucking.
No, it's handsome. Whoa, there we
Now he
go.
looks scary.
Ooh,
Yes.
scary
I
Brian.
like it.
That
Ooh.
He
lighting
looks like a man that
is-
drinks a
Very-
lot of milk.
Very Are
a
You
big-
Afraid of the Dark?
That's a big milk boy right there.
I'm gonna go to sleep thinking of that.
big milk boy.
You look like the drummer to a like post-hardcore band that exists in 2020.
Ooh.
That's not a bad vibe. That's not a bad.
That's
vibe.
the exact vibe I've been
It's not a
going
bad.
for.
I'm not saying it's a bad. I would never insult my friend Brian.
All these jokes about defending
Ever,
me really
except-
make me think that you are.
Sam
quite
did
the
say
opposite.
he wanted to drive Brian.
We all want to drive Brian.
Yeah.
I don't
I
wanna
drive
drive
Brian
my
regularly.
friends.
It's true.
I want to drive. Yeah.
He opens up his chassis. I climb inside, turn the keys, and he just goes.
Broom, broom, baby. Broom, broom.
Broom, broom.
Broom broom, I'm in me mum's Brian. Get out me Brian. Mum.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's funny. But other than my beard, it's okay. I'm just, taking it day by day, I guess. I've been
Pretty much
comfortable.
all you got.
Playing a lot of COD with the homies.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're playing a lot
you
of COD.
Yeah.
Except Joey lost his and Sam won't get it.
I actually played, instead of my responsibilities, I played Warzone today.
Nice.
Dude, thanks for the invite.
Sounds sick.
First time in so long.
Thanks for the invite.
I can only play with 4 people, and I had it going with 4 people.
Yeah, whatever you say.
Oh, sick.
I get it.
That's dope.
Yeah, it's not like all of your other friends play every single fucking day, but no, that's cool.
That's
Sam,
not
how are
interesting
you
enough.
doing?
That's not interesting enough to me. You guys are all just peasants in the life.
Oh. So I'm
This-
firing
Yeah,
Joey.
but that's so
You don't have that power.
Damn it.
John and I have the 2 keys to the sarcophagus to put Joey back in. You don't.
Look, I'm just
Oh,
kind of
fuck,
like,
I forgot.
I know this is a meme that's going around, but like, remember that sarcophagus that they dug up like a year or two ago, and they're like, we shouldn't have opened this, but we did.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Dead.
I
And then
don't.
we were like, let's bring King Tut to the U.S. And
I'm just starting to think we've been fucking around with ancient Egypt a little too much lately. Yeah, locusts in Africa, plague. Like, I'm pretty sure this was in the Bible. That's all
Yeah,
I'm saying.
that's what I was saying. I was like, is
I've definitely
this?
never read enough of the Bible to agree or
Oh,
disagree.
dude, it's like Lord of the Rings.
Yo, it's the,
Low key,
Yo.
parts of it kind of are.
it's the best
Yeah.
sci-fi book I've ever
No,
read.
Loki's not in that. That's Endgame.
It's the best sci-fi book I've ever read.
Nice.
Oh shit!
We can get it.
Oh, you just dunked on him. R.I.P. Kobe.
Sam, how's your quarantine?
It is no different, really. I'm still at
That's
work.
true,
I'm an
yeah.
essential boy.
You are essential. You're essential to me.
Yep, I know. And that's why I'm here after work.
You're a sweetheart.
I know. Thank you. Yeah, but I just work weird ass hours, like 12:30 to 9. So,
Those are
but
weird.
today, for a lab worker, like not for a regular person, not at all. But today, nobody was at the lab, so it was just me and the one guy that does like the photos. The guy that they go to when they're like, "I need you to enhance this," and he does the enhance button.
You're with
Enhance.
He was
CSI
there
Miami?
still. Yeah, well, it's the tropics.
That's true. Miami, New Hampshire.
Miami, New Hampshire. I wouldn't be surprised.
Me either.
Really, I would not. But yeah, so nothing too different. But I was blasting Dance Gavin Dance.
That's a good time.
Loud enough to hear it through the walls and just mixing shit together in vials.
Not bad.
Yep.
All
Not
right.
bad. How's your quarantine been?
I spent a lot of time staring out windows. About every 20 minutes, I go to the porch, and then I just kind of frantically cycle between hobbies.
Nice.
That's about all there is.
What hobbies are you working on?
Obviously I spent a lot of time on the podcast. I've tried to learn piano, but my focus, it lasts about 20 minutes at a time right now. So like I'll like hammer out a few keys and then I'll be like, all right, good enough. And then
Good enough.
sitting's a hobby. Sitting's a hobby. I've sat a lot.
Yeah?
Sat a lot.
Nice.
Way to go. Sitting a lot too.
I've been trying to get a lot better at piano as well, and I'll tell you, it's a catch-22. I can't play the piano when I'm really drunk, but I only want to play it when I'm really drunk.
That's what is that? Piano, like
I think it's The Piano Man by Billy Joel.
that's true. Every good pianist I know is drunk.
Yeah, I can't do it. I can't tickle these ivories.
No, nor the ebonies.
No, I can't. Well, you can't say that.
What are you talking about? That's the other ones.
I know. In New Hampshire, though, now, and an epic thwart to make it so I will never learn how to play piano, I can Postmates and Uber Eats beer to my house.
Nice.
That's a great thing that they do. It's cheaper in Boston sometimes to do like the GoPuff compared to going to the store.
What's GoPuff?
Same thing.
Is that weed?
No, it's not, but you can do that.
You know what GoPuff is.
It's just
I don't.
snack and drink. It's just like
He knows. He knows.
he knows. It's Postmates.
I know. Oh, so the same.
It's the same thing. It's just
That's
what it's called.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have like an entire page on my phone that's just all food apps.
Nice.
Sometimes I make them fight each other.
Word.
I'm gonna order Uber Eats and Grubhub and see who gets here first.
The other person.
Those are the nights
I
that we
kill.
can't decide on what to eat.
So you just eat the loser.
So what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we
you-
eat
yeah,
the
sacrifice.
delivery person.
There you go.
The failure is a dish best served. Usually with whatever I got Uber Eats.
Exactly. It's like a little bit of
Usually it's
edamame, a
DoorDash,
little
that's
bit
the
of
slow one.
delivery Steve.
Edamame.
Yeah. Edamame.
Maze.
I got a news story to share with you guys that I saw the other day. There is a
Dish it out.
There's a censored. I don't have the article in front of me, but there is a censored recording from the Vatican, wherein the Pope says that the true holy water is Scotch whiskey.
I saw that.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Man.
He was given like
Scotch?
some Scottish kids came and they gave him a bottle and he was like, this is the real holy water, and all the cardinals are like, cut that, we can't have him say that. But technically,
Oh my! Isn't
say it's Scotch.
this
Technic-
Pope the more cool Pope too?
Yeah, he's the one that plays Fortnite.
technically,
Yeah.
he has
The Fortnite
anointed
Pope.
all Scotch whiskey worldwide. Through that he has
Nice.
decreed that it's all anointed. So next time that there is a demon in your house, just drink. You're fine.
What about the demons that used to like that and now they can't drink that anymore? What
What about
who's
my
thinking
demons
about
that are
them?
Scotch?
I don't think the Pope's too concerned with the demon's rights. I think that's kind of like antithetical to what the Pope does.
Fuck, that was a good word.
I know.
Antithetical.
Who do you think you are?
I've been
I
working
don't
some
like
better
that
than me?
word.
That is delicious. You think you're better than my friend
sounds
Brian though with
bad.
that shit?
I know I'm better than everybody. I'm the Pope.
Oh fuck, you're the Scotch loving little bugger,
Dude, have you been talking
Little
about yourself
fucker.
this whole time?
little fucking freak.
What?
Have you been talking about yourself this whole time?
Yeah, I quietly became the Pope over the weekend. And
I'm so proud of you.
so
Is that one of your hobbies?
one of my hobbies is the papacy.
Piano sitting in the papacy. It's the new Holy Trinity. The ivories,
It's the
cushion,
it's the new it's the
Hat.
and the Holy Grail.
yeah, it's the Holy Trinity is the George Thorogood, one bourbon, one scotch, and one beer.
Yes.
That's how we're gonna live from now on. Welcome.
Nice.
I'm Catholic.
Yeah, it definitely sounds it. You're Italian.
So, one thing we did this week, we sent a little message out to our friends on Instagram, our listeners, and we said, "Show us your pets." And we got 2 people sending us their pets. So let's break. I'm gonna break these out a little bit at a time. So number 1, this is from Jacob Bartley. He says he's got a lot.
Are
of
you
pets.
gonna send them?
Yeah, I'll send the.
Are you gonna send them to the chat?
I'll send them to the chat.
Okay, because I can also if you want.
So the first pet, we'll be posting all these pictures of these pets so you can tell what we're judging. This one's coming from Jacob Bartley. It is Lazarus, a 4-year-old, 8-foot-long red-tail boa, which is a snake, and it's looking right at me in the picture.
Ooh.
Now I got my own judgment, so let's go round table. Rate this dog.
I'll go first. I'll say on a purely dog criteria rating, I would say this is a pretty fantastic dog. I mean, when you think about like how unique it is, it's got a pattern unlike any pup I've seen before. Now stop me if I'm wrong, but I don't see many pups that are scaly with that kind of snake-like pattern with almost an arrow-like head. That's something you never see in the dog world. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 9 out of 10 for ingenuity.
9 out of 10, ingenuity.
Nice.
All right, who's rating next?
I'll give this dog a nice, smoothest dog. I gotta say, very skinny, almost like a big noodle. I would like to see more legs.
Personally. More legs.
Yeah,
I would like to see more legs off of this one. I'd pet with it. I wish there was a picture of it like catching a frisbee or like chasing the mailman.
Dog, a little scamp.
You know, typical dog things. But other than that, I would say I very much like the patterning. I believe this is a Maltese. Yeah, or a bitchin' freeze. I believe is the type of dog this is.
So where do you rate it out of 10?
I'm gonna give this one 12 out of 10.
All right. Hold on.
Big dog.
Yeah, I would definitely take this one to the dog park.
I don't know if I'm like missing the joke here or like my phone. I'm not like synced up or anything, but I'm looking at a picture of a snake, and you guys are talking about dogs. I don't know. Did I miss the joke?
I don't know.
You're talking about like those lizards that don't have legs?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Am I looking at the wrong thing?
No.
Dude, just rate where your heart goes. I mean, if you're seeing snakes, think snakes.
Yeah, you're right. If I'm seeing snakes, I'll tell you, I'm looking at a snake.
Brian's my friend, but that's a weird fucking thing. I don't know how to feel about it.
I'm gonna give it a nice 4. But for the ability of my fellow podcasters to rate a dog, I'm gonna give you guys a fucking 0. That's a snake.
Yeah, that's fair enough. All right, whatever.
That's not woke.
Whatever.
You're my friend, but
dude,
you're
you
really
are so
pissing me
fucking
off.
ignorant. I can't even believe that.
It's what I see.
You're my friend, but you're pissing me
It's
off.
what I see.
This boy has
So-
some nice eyes. I think that this dog really knows how to accessorize. I do. I think this dog knows how to accessorize. 8 out of 10 would take to the mall.
See, I kind of in
the mall.
I'm in Brian's boat now. I see where you guys are coming at with calling this a dog, but I think that just
You guys are in a boat?
that plays to the trickery that these creatures are known for. Snakes are fucking liars. They're reason for original sin.
Yeah.
They're the reason we're not in Paradise's Hall anymore. So I just gotta say, snakes, hard 4 out of 6. Hard, like just not my favorite, but it's mean mugging me. I can tell it's got a sense of humor. So it may have made us.
I mean,
it may have made us eat the apple and fall to sin, but it's got a grin about it.
I like this grinning dog. This guy's a bad dude, but a good boy.
Look,
you know?
Again, I don't see the dog, but I'd say it's a top-notch snake.
It's an optical illusion, Brian. It's a dog, and if you look at it a certain way, it's a cup. Just fucking use your
Dude,
head.
I see the cup before I see the dog. I'm telling you that right now.
You gotta select all the streetlights in the image just to prove you can see the dog.
Is this like a Mad Magazine
you don't-
fold-in?
Yeah! Oh my...
Oh.
You guys don't even know how JPEG
You know what?
work.
I looked at it the other way like you were talking about. I flipped it upside down. I'm an idiot. It's a dog. Through and through. That's a top
that's a
boy right
dog.
there.
Yeah, that's a bitch and freeze right there.
As far as the trickery of our listeners, good job, because you guys are trying to tell us these aren't dogs.
Fools.
I don't even want to save the next picture. All right, you wanna? How long are we going? We gotta spread out some stuff here, don't we?
Yeah.
Who's got stuff to talk about?
But wait, before we continue, can we explain why we're rating dogs?
We are rating dogs because Sam had an idea.
Uh-oh.
That's all. I don't know
What
why.
was the idea? Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, well, the idea is that we were ragging, on animals last week. Or 2 weeks ago, probably, as the release schedule is going to go. But with their crimes and the awful things that they've done. But we understand there are probably some good dogs out there. So we felt like, share us your good animals that have not committed any crimes.
Allegedly not.
And that's
committing
it.
Crimes. Animals are presumed.
Allegedly.
I presume every animal
You don't know
guilty
that.
until proven innocent.
Innocent. Oh.
Yeah, no, every animal is guilty.
I agree.
I can't think of any animals that I've owned that aren't. So yeah, you're right.
Every animal's guilty. I'm sorry, guys, but we'll tell you that yours dogs are nice, even if they're lying about being dogs.
Or they're guilty. Like, you can be nice and guilty.
Oh, yeah.
We've all breaking the law.
Oh yeah, like fucking. I heard Ted Bundy was
Joey shot
dashing.
that guy.
Yeah, Joey did shoot that guy. Joey, you shouldn't have shot that
Joey
guy.
shot that guy.
God damn it.
He's got that Italian mobster thing about him.
Yo, that guy deserved it.
Yeah, that guy deserved it. Didn't pay for his mortadella. Fucking cinder blocks at the bottom of the Charles.
Sending through the next horse that I'm just really personally offended by.
Okay. What's this horse look like?
Fucking an abomination. Look, I'm sorry, Jacob, but I disagree with the second animal you sent. This is, according to you,
It's not a bed.
this is a Vietnamese giant centipede named Blitzkrieg.
On a leg, it looks like.
I'm scared of legs. That many legs.
That's too many legs.
Maximum 6 legs. Maximum. And that's on a.
What animals have 6 legs, John?
That's not the problem. That's the only amount I like.
Okay.
This is a weird looking horse.
Mermaids.
I like the segments of the horse. A lot of legs, powerful legs that are probably going to. I hope you enter this one in the big one, the Derby. Seabiscuit won with only 4 legs, and Racing Stripes only won also with 4 legs. This one looks
but
like
Snoop
it's got.
Dogg helped with that. Remember?
Well, yeah, and that's going to bring legs in places you don't know about. But this one right here, it comes with a extra accessorizing set of legs.
That's true. A lot of bracelets.
Yeah, I mean, if Seabiscuit is 4, then I would say this one's gonna like P-Biscuit, like way farther down the alphabet of greatness.
What is a sea biscuit?
Well, it's
The biscuit
it's
that's
an
in the
Oreo
sea,
that you
dipshit.
find in the ocean.
That doesn't sound like it's winning any
Boogie
races.
boarding. John, I told you to stop talking about raisins on this podcast.
Look, all I'm saying is it makes sense that Man o' War would finish, but a Oreo from the ocean? Not on my watch.
An Oreo.
Yo,
An Oreo.
What about like a
I
tag
was
along?
reading the other day
Samoa.
that Fred Durst was embarrassed by his love
Yes.
of Seabiscuit, but he wanted to name his band after it. So instead of naming it Seabiscuit, he named it Limp Biscuit.
Can't tell if you're bullshitting me. And
That's hysterical, and I'm gonna choose to believe that that's true.
Because a biscuit from the sea would be limp. That makes so much sense.
Exactly.
And everybody knows that Seabiscuit did it all for the nookie, as all horses do.
Yeah,
if you're good and fast,
You get
free nookie for life. Mm-hmm. But the nookie is a man that just jacks you off, I think. for horses.
Yes.
And me.
And Seabiscuit. All right, so what about this this abomination? It scares me. I don't even like looking at it.
I'm going to give it 100 legs out of 5.
5? That's the starting point for horses?
Yeah. 5 is the average number of legs a horse has.
Yeah.
Are you talking about horse penis?
No, I'm talking about the horn that some unicorns have. Jesus.
Counts as a leg?
I know you're new here, Brian, and I know you're my friend, but you gotta fucking calm down, alright?
Oh my god.
Slow your roll.
I'm sorry, man.
Getting angry at me and shit.
I'm sorry, Sam. It's out of love.
Yo, Brian, how about you rate it?
Yeah.
Oh man, now I'm nervous.
Yeah, you should be.
Mr. Beautiful Beard, let's fucking go. Mr. Sweet Dimples, tell me about this horse.
You know what? I'm betting all my fucking money on this horse.
Yeah?
Hell yeah, brother. Now that's what a best friend says, John.
All my money.
Remember that. Joey looks like he needs to be watered from your friendliness.
I don't have friendliness. What are you talking about?
Will you please water me, baby?
Water me!
Pour
Joe.
some water on me.
So I gotta say that I think that this is, I'm gonna abstain from this vote.
No,
that's
Joey, you're like the
coward.
rating master.
That's your whole
Bro, this
thing.
is-
All of a sudden, your ratings have dried up.
This is a pet?
Yeah.
Well,
You gotta go to the well and find more ratings there.
That's a
bud.
pet.
I'm not. Don't you dare judge our listeners. Like, yeah,
Listener,
We only have 4, Joey.
I'm abstaining.
Fuck.
I don't want to talk about this thing. You want to hear what a nightmare is? You're looking at it. That thing literally looks like things that like try to hunt me down in my dreams and like my worst nightmares. So I'm gonna give it a nightmare out of 10.
All right. Toria, you like weird shit.
I do like weird shit. This horse looks like it has a very long back. You could put a number of saddles on this bad boy.
I really am not
so
liking this world we're painting where you can ride a fucking centipede. It's not a comfortable world I want to live in.
So
It's like
So
Dune,
I'm
but
gonna-
crawlier. I don't like it.
Crawlier.
I'm gonna give it a good 45 saddles out of 70.
That's not bad.
Michelin star horse.
Have like a nice amount of space between the saddles.
A breezy ride. I see where you're getting at.
A breezy ride, yeah.
I like that. Kind of like a torn jean look.
Hey, quick question. If this centipede were to wear pants, how would he wear it? How would he wear them? The
Like a
pants.
centipede.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Pants.
If this horse,
You
It looks a lot like
making
a
up
kind of
a
like
word.
train.
horse.
I have fucked the fourth wall. I'm so sorry.
Stop fucking walls and structures.
Sorry,
Don't
I
love
can't.
you back.
God damn it! It just if someone would.
Well, actually, I think some rotating doors do love you back.
It's true. You know, I was
You
thinking
just keep going, you'll be back there.
before I wasn't allowed back into my like building where I work. I used to go in through a revolving door, in and out, at least 2-3 times a day. And if like 8-year-old me knew how often I interacted with revolving doors and didn't just spin around and around and around in it, he would be fucking pissed.
Yeah. No, I get that. I get that a lot in my life. Like, what would 8-year-old Sam think that like the dick didn't grow at all?
I say, let's rate some more animals later. We got 2 more. So
Yeah.
I have it on good authority that some of us, including all of us, have written a scary story for tonight.
Ooh.
Oh,
I
yeah.
believe that is correct.
Now, Toria, you're the one who
this-
you're the one who had this brainchild. Tell us its parameters.
I did.
Tell us what happens.
Okay, so the parameters of this was, you had half an hour to write a original, from scratch, scary story.
Yes.
Which I promptly forgot about and wrote about 15 minutes before we started recording, so already off to a great start.
Perfect.
Cut the time in half.
Yeah.
I cut the time in
Efficient.
half.
Efficiency.
Yes.
Yeah. In that case, let's get in. Who goes first?
Should we drive a hat?
Oh yeah, can I do
Yeah,
it?
let's have
I'm
a
wearing a hat right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got paper right
Excitement
here.
in that was so endearing.
He's so happy, and
got
then
a hat
Joey's
right
just
now.
seething because that's why he brought the hat.
Yeah,
I
Joey's
like literally thought that's actually the reason why I was wearing the hat.
Joey only wears
It
hats.
was.
I can't believe I was stiffed like that.
Listen,
I
man, you
sent
gotta
him an
be
electronic
fast.
mail detailing to wear a hat. Yeah, well, I mean, Brian's a car, a lot faster than we are.
True.
You know, I can only hit 7 gazelles of speed.
At what point do we stop using horses for horsepower? Because, like, I'm pretty sure even a horse gets up to, like, 1.64 horsepower. Like, I'm pretty sure it's not even an even horse.
I'm pretty sure it was less than 1.
No, I'm nearly positive.
Can anyone really say what all horses' power level is at?
How much horsepower
Horse.
does a horse produce?
14.9 horsepower. That's a
see?
peak power production of a horse.
See?
So a
It
peak
does-
power production of a horse is 14.9 power. That's a powerful fucking horse.
You guys don't fucking know anything about animals, do you? Everybody knows
admittedly,
that the
no.
horse is actually... No, the horse is plural. Because inside the thing that you guys apparently think is a horse, there are 15 tiny horses.
Oh shit! No
all
way.
working hard.
You shut your stupid mouth with that gobbles. You just put your mouth where it matters and you just shut up. Just shut up.
He's got you there.
Anyway, Brian, how's that hat working? Can we get somebody out of
It's
the hat
coming.
cam?
Oh,
cam.
hat cam.
Hat cam. Hat
cam,
cam.
baby.
All right.
All right,
Hat
boys.
cam.
Boys and
All right,
lady.
all right.
Oh god, I spilled them everywhere.
Damn it.
I'm mixing them
Had
up.
one job.
I'm mixing them up. Can you guys see? I'm not making it up. I'm mixing them.
I can see your eyes. They're closed.
Brian had one job to steal Joey's job, and he's not doing it.
And the winner
He's doing
is
pretty well.
Joe.
Joe goes first.
All right, Joe, let's see what that story's like.
All right.
Does this bring you back to like any of our several group projects where we didn't actually do anything?
Yeah, because literally it's like day of, moment of, right now.
Science fair. Go.
I didn't write anything. Yeah,
Wait,
science fair.
shit.
Can I mention something? I was actually thinking about that lately, and our teacher actually roasted. Like, were you even in my class?
No, but we
Yeah.
did the same project.
Yeah, so she roasted me in the class. She was like, even when if you're gonna cover something that you don't know anything about, maybe you should wait until we learn it, Boa. And I was like, you approved it.
Yeah.
We ran
She
it past you, and you were
sucks.
like, yeah, fuck yeah, that's fine. And she was the biggest.
She sucked. That same
She was
teacher.
just the biggest. She was just the biggest. That was it.
All right, Joe, let's hear your story. Let's hear what you come up with. Put
Yeah.
yourself in the zone. It is 10th grade science fair. You and I fudged a project about coffee, and we made the presentation look incredible, even though there's no science behind it. Let's go.
I woke with the start in the middle of the night. I had heard a loud crash downstairs. Not really sure what was going on, and it being roughly 3 in the morning, I didn't want to get up and check it out. So I laid in bed, wide awake, heart thumping, not knowing what's exactly going on, but trying to will myself to get back to sleep. There's been too many times I've had bad dreams like this. After a couple of minutes, could have been seconds, felt like forever. After this time had passed, I heard another loud crash downstairs. That was definitely not an accident. With my adrenaline pumping, I know that there was only 2 routes to go down, scientifically speaking, of course. It's called your fight or flight reflex. What you do with it in this moment can determine what makes you for the rest of your life. And likely that could be afraid forever, maybe even dead. I'd rather not be that one, but at this point, curiosity and adrenaline gets the best of me. I decide to go investigate. As I walk towards my door, trying to creep as slowly as I can, my bed has creaked as I got up. It's a problem I have to fix, and I keep saying the next day I'm going to fix it. Now would be a time that I really wish that I had fixed it. With the creaking stopping, I hope that it just sounded like I was tossing in my sleep. As I open the door in front of me, there's no sound. I creep into the hallway, hoping that at the very least I can just peek down the stairs, maybe drag a full thing of laundry and barricade myself in. And I hear a little bit of commotion downstairs, and I decide to stick my head around the corner. My heart is beating at least 180 beats per minute. This would be the most exercise I get, but at this moment I know that I'm thinking clearer. My body will move faster than normal, so I decide to act as man of the house and go downstairs while my family is sleeping or up in their own bed. So as I get halfway down the stairs, I hear footsteps and I freeze. Not exactly slow or sneaky footsteps. It sounds like someone that is supposed to be there, but regardless, I freeze in my spot, and around the corner, a dark figure comes. And it looks like it just ended up being my mom. And I call out to my mom because this is weird. There's a lot of noise going on downstairs, and she didn't respond in a shocked manner. I was like, Mom? And at this moment, I had a tingle down my spine, and I knew something was wrong. And as she turns her head, slack-jawed and eyes devoid of all life, she stares up. That's just a being to look like my mom. And I'm frozen in fear as it starts climbing the stairs towards me. I go to retreat, and I'm about to yell out, and on all fours, it's climbing up the walls towards me. And when I look back, it's in my face. That's it. That's the end.
Pretty good.
Nice.
That was good.
Nice.
But who is phone?
Who is phone? That was really good.
I thought you were gonna go for like the cliche, but my mom's dead.
No.
It's a great atmosphere there.
Thank you. If you think about it, what's the scariest thing than having the one person you trust more than anything in the world coming and not being what you think in a scary moment?
Snakes.
Very terrifying.
There you go.
That's spooky, Joe.
Very
Yeah,
terrifying.
spooked me good.
It's good.
Clap,
Thanks. I thought that was pretty decent for on the spot.
You did a great job. No, that was great.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have gone nearly as...
Did you just write that, or was that improv?
It was improv. I didn't write anything down.
Oh fuck!
I'm literally
dope.
watching a video of some dude snowboarding.
While thinking
Nice.
Damn.
Just like
I was
that
like-
reminds me of my mom.
No, I don't know what it is. Just having something to distract me is good. But thanks, guys. That was a good experiment in seeing if my brain can still work.
Yeah,
That's good.
That was good, man.
And
That's how I
Yeah,
felt
no,
writing
that's
this. I
really
was like,
good.
wow, I can still create thing.
Yeah, shit still works.
Forgot.
Still got brain. Who's next? Brian.
Can't play piano.
No,
right?
no piano. No piano.
All right. And my eyes are closed again. Toria.
Okay.
Hey.
Okay, set the scene.
Okay, this one is a little bit shorter. Okay.
Send it.
Okay, I'm sending it. Howling wind, pelting rain, and creaking wood. It seems as though that's all it ever does. The only sounds I've ever heard for eons. It's better than the silence. The silence deafens. I wonder, when will visitors come? There haven't been any in years. The spiders are no longer here. They once were friends, but they've starved, searching for a hint of flesh. Their webs remain, and when the wind comes through the cracks, they tickle my nose. A hand reached out as if to grasp the moon out of the broken window. A puddle forming under the sill. A scream. A thud. Silence. A visitor? Just now? That's great. Oh. I cannot get up. I cannot greet them. They've tripped over my arm, on the floor, reaching out to grasp the moon. The window shutters bang in the wind, freshly disturbed and now missing more of the frame. Some of my arm has crumbled under the weight, now naught but dust. I am alone yet again, and the sound of rain and wind is all that remains. That's it.
Oh, eerie. Ooh.
Yeah,
That was eerie.
that had a very
I like.
Thank you.
it's that Lovecraft that's like there's nothing scarier than an abandoned house in New England.
Yeah, that was spooky. That got me.
Thank you.
I like it.
Very
Thank
good.
you.
Very good. Very classic.
Yeah, that was like
Classic.
Yeah.
that's some Poe type of shit.
Nice.
Like literate.
Yeah,
got
that's
some
kind of
big
what I
Poe
was
vibe.
I
channeling.
like it.
Big Poe vibes.
Big Pooe. Poo. Sorry, that was wrong.
That.
Sorry, I was drawing
Big pooey.
dinosaur Jesus on the cross. Didn't go well.
Nice.
Nice.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter. Oh no,
Happy
who
Easter.
crucified the Stegosaurus?
Jesus did. You can't have dinosaurs.
It's true. Jesus was a dinosaur hunter.
Make that
The
book.
original hunter.
Make that book. Jesus Christ, dinosaur
We've
hunter.
already Jesus Christ, dinosaur.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's sick.
I'd actually be okay with that. Like super badass. Do you know how many dreams I've had that I got sent back in time to biblical ages?
What the fuck?
But I had
What?
like either just a regular gun, just like a handgun, or a Game Boy.
This sounds kind of like a Sam Harris version
What?
of the Army of Darkness.
Yeah, a
does.
little bit. Like I had a Game Boy and I'd be like, look. And like the rest of the dream is me trying to figure out how to make batteries in biblical times.
Just to keep going with Pokemon Red.
I love it.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, exactly. I've also had dreams that I had Pokemon Red. Never had that game.
No, wow.
Really wanted it.
I had Pokemon Red.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I had Pokemon Blue.
Oh, you look, you gotta rub it in my face. He's just such a good friend.
I'm sorry, Sam. I've been so mean to you this whole episode.
It's okay. You really have.
Should we do more stories? Should we rate more animals? Should we keep going around Robin here? What are you guys feeling?
Maybe one more story,
Alright.
and
Then
then
we'll rate some-
animals,
rate some
and
more
then the
animals.
rest of the stories.
All right, Brian, draw them names.
Oh, baby. I love how he closes his eyes. He's so fucking cute. Doesn't even trust himself to look at the
I don't.
cat.
It's me.
Just sheer unbiased bliss.
It's Brian!
Oh, it's you.
Oh, did you misspell your name there?
Maybe. No, I didn't, you jerk. Read it and weep.
It's said
B-R-A-A-N.
Looks like brawn.
Braun.
It looks like Brien.
Is this a podcast
Yeah.
about making fun of my handwriting, or is this a podcast about spooky things?
It sounds
Oh,
like the
it's
same
both,
thing.
Insane.
because your handwriting is
Yeah,
creepy.
you can make a creepypasta out of anything, bud.
Shit. All right.
Clear your tails, Bri.
All right, let me set the mood. It's early in the season, so the conditions aren't exactly ideal. They are, however, just inviting enough that I answered, and found myself out here alone. I often find myself here with company, but for the first time in a while, I feel comfortable without any companionship. As if to say, hey, don't forget about me, the unfamiliarity just settles in. You know, that feeling like you're 6 years old and you got lost in a grocery store and, don't know where you're going with that one, huh? Anyway, sitting here on my own makes everything I hear seem creepy, maybe even dangerous. I try to reality check, but find that difficult, so I usually treat it by calmly and swiftly. And there it goes. The dread suspends, maybe if only for a moment, but in those moments I can really think. So how rude of me to not consider him company. I mean, he may not be directly in my presence, but he holds my attention as if he was. Don't get me wrong, he's no more company than you are, writing this story to tell on the podcast later. But it's just the two of us out here right now. He's sitting by the fire just like I am, smoking a joint just like I am. We might as well be hanging out. Actually, we are hanging out. We're supposed to be social distancing anyways. Besides, what's the difference between 6 feet and 500? Sometimes I imagine that I'll hear heavy breathing and equally heavy footsteps coming right at me. Louder and louder, heavier and heavier. Then it's too late. Do you ever do that? I just find it interesting that he's always alone. Even I manage to have someone, sometimes even 2 or 3 guests out here with me. I'm curious about the fire too. It's never really that big. It's not big enough to be warm, not big enough to be bright. It's always smoldering. I'm not really exactly sure why he's standing by it all the time. Bright enough that I can see his legs, but it's only ever his legs. I can't see any other part of him. It seems to me like he's a man. There's nothing malicious about it, usually just a pair of khakis and men's shoes. I'm not too sure, I can't really make it out though, but I guess that's not for me to presume. And as I'm sitting here, it occurred to me that anything ranging from a man with an axe to an ungodly beast could attack me right now, and I surely wouldn't survive. I think he knows I'm watching him. His feet have been pointing at me for quite some time now. It's been a couple hours, and that's the first time I've seen him move. It's mysterious that he can even see me if he is looking right at me. I'm nowhere near visible in this darkness. If I suddenly died right here, right now, without making a sound, it's entirely possible I wouldn't be found till the morning. How traumatizing for that person who found me. I can't imagine how much worse it would be for them to find me with my head in my hands. If I focus enough on where I think his eyes would be, I can see a faint reflection of myself. It's fairly unsettling, to be honest. The more I look, the closer the reflection gets. If I look as hard as I can, for just a moment, I'm face to face with him. I know you think you know how you're going to end this, but I can assure you you're no more aware at this point than I am. And you're running out of time, so chop chop. If you're given the option to end it, then soon, I would take it. You ever lose track of what you're looking at, only to find that it never left your sight? You think you see it leave, and sure enough, it's right back where it was? That keeps happening while I observe him. In the midst of that happening over and over again, I occasionally find his eyes, and yet again I'm there, in his company. For the brief moment I'm standing there this time, I realize it's only a pair of eyes and a pair of feet pointing directly at me. No body, nothing else. Then I lose track of him. There's that sprinting again. That's it.
Ooh. Wow.
That was
I like
good.
that a lot. That was really good.
Yeah, that was psychological.
Ooh, that was good.
That was good.
That was
That's what's
fantastically
up.
done.
Wow.
I like that.
The presentation
really
and
good.
everything.
Congrats.
Damn.
Very
Yeah.
relatable.
I liked that.
I don't know why, but that made
Snaps.
yeah, for real.
I like our little slam poetry, spook like scary poetry.
That was a sick story. Was that just you hanging out by the fire?
No, dude, I didn't even have a fire. I packed myself a nice bong and went out there and just stream of consciousness wrote it.
That was sick.
I put a little timer on my phone, and then I think I went maybe like 5 minutes over just to finish it up.
That's fine. That was sick. All right, let's get into reviewing some animals. So this one is the last one that our friend Jacob sent, even though he said he had a whole mess of other animals. Doubting until you sent.
Yeah, and then he never fucking sent
We are
them.
doubting you until we have proof. But here, this little feller here, this is Ginger.
Oh, look at it.
So
What a cute fish.
this is Ginger.
That's
Yo, let me
fucking
just say,
so
doesn't
cute.
it like face shape kind of look like the devil mask emoji?
I was saying, we're looking at a mogwai
kinda
here. You know, you don't feed them after midnight or else it turns into a gremlin.
A little Ewok.
It's a Ewok, yeah. Anything but a dog.
Ewok, he's happy.
I do not see a dog.
I'd say this is closer to a snake than that snake
I
was
see a
to a
friend.
dog.
Oh,
Yeah, this is mogwai is closer to a snake for sure. But Ginger, out of fairness, because I was harsh on the others, and this one's got fur, so that does help. I like fur on an animal. Mm-hmm.
So do I, baby.
7 out of 9.
7 out of 9, really?
7 out of 9.
Look at the eyes. 7 out of 9.
Yeah,
It's
come on.
At least
They look
a
like
9
little
out of
thin
9.
mints,
That's
you
so
piece
cute.
of shit.
I'm
Well
very
groomed.
critical of animals.
Beautiful dog.
After learning about the crimes that animals commit, I'm jaded. So 7 out of 9 could be a criminal. That's the face of an arsonist.
Oh, but fire's fun.
I really am digging this dog's hair care routine.
Yeah.
Looks very
So-
clean.
But she has a nice ombre.
Yeah, like quality ombre. Like she keeps up with her stylist. She goes
Not
every
anymore.
4 weeks. Well, not anymore, but she did. But you know what? Even during this quarantine, she is rocking the root regrowth. I give her
Pantene.
10 suave Pantene out of 10 suave Pantenes.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Nice.
I like the bone structure of this animal.
I
Quality
don't like that you
bones.
said that.
This animal has quality bones.
I like the bone structure. I like the way the bones are set. They have eyes like a teddy bear.
Very teddy bear-like.
And if you look at it in a fun way, the nose looks like an open mouth.
Nice.
Oh, I kind of do.
I will say...
Sounds like how
I'll give
Hannibal
this-
Lecter does a dog show.
That's a good pit bull.
Ripple.
Yeah, I like its nose.
Its nose is friendly.
It's not a human's nose, and that's interesting. Yeah, no, I bet this I want to say fella. What was the name of the dog?
Ginger.
Ginger.
So like, yeah, that's no.
Gender was unspecified.
No, its name is Ginger.
I assumed female,
Wow.
but we do not know the gender.
Very
It's not-
You don't know that. What the
Progressive.
fuck?
I know,
Not woke
I'm
at all,
sorry.
Joey Killer.
Brian, what
I
are
will
you
say
doing?
I will. Yep, dead. I will say right now, this little beast right here looks like a couple good scratches under the chin and stuff. Yeah. Oh yeah, this dog likes a good scratch under the chin. I'm gonna give it 700 points
Out of.
for Gryffindor.
Okay.
Nice.
That's a good. I think that's a lot of points.
I think so too.
I'm not sure. It's not sure. And honestly, if Harry doesn't get them, I don't think they count. So
I think you're right.
I've never watched the movie.
No, you're right. I just
But I-
watched it the other day.
I have played the Quidditch game on the PS2.
Oh, it's a good game.
And I do know that Bulgaria, apparently, for some reason, is the boss team.
Bulgaria's sick at Quidditch, man. A lot of witches.
Apparently, the Bulgarian wizards are real fucking good at
They're a
Quidditch.
bunch of fucking gangsters.
Yeah.
And this dog is probably better than the whole fucking country at Quidditch.
Damn. That's a tall order, man.
I can see
High
it.
praise.
Yeah, I can see
All right,
it.
let's hear some more
that's some-
ratings.
I'm just gonna be pretty straightforward here, boys and lady. I keep saying that. I'm just gonna be, I'm gonna give this a solid K out of 9.
Oh
Nice.
my god.
Nice.
Nice
I
rating.
don't want to do this
Nice
podcast
rating.
anymore. Fuck you. Are you serious? That's
You want to
the
get some
fucking
cereal,
punchline
Joey?
here?
Joey, do you want to eat some cereal?
Amateurs.
Joey, I have some kicks in the cupboard. If
Yes,
you wanna...
no, I want Wheaties. Damn it, I want Wheaties. Play like a champion.
It's fucked up that Kix is kid tested and mother approved. I don't trust a product that it doesn't have the approval by those who test it. That doesn't make any sense.
I don't see why you can just test on children injecting them with this kick.
Look, I'd just rather them.
I don't think it does anything.
The kids aren't getting their kicks out of the mom's like, that's fine as the kid's there eating this poison. Like, that's just not how you conduct a
I don't
test.
think children should get any sort of kicks out of their mothers. That is inappropriate.
You have it all backwards.
Yeah, and-
you twisted my words into a pretzel.
Do you mind if I tell a little tale?
Sure.
A funny tale? I remember one morning, it was me and my little brother, and we were eating, I think, like Cocoa Puffs or some shit.
The best kind there is.
Reese's.
Well, I mean, if it's a puff, then I would say probably Kix.
You're sick.
But-
You're sick.
Yeah, I like the most boring cereals possible. Anyway,
God damn.
but
Cereal.
So we're eating Cocoa Puffs, and the milk's all turning chocolatey and all that stuff. But we're fighting over the cereal box because we're trying to do the puzzles, and we're arguing. And at one point, my mom just comes over. She goes, "Fine, Sam, calm down. Liam, here's the fucking cereal box," and she slams it down on the table. Hits the lip of the bowl and cereal spatters all over me. As he sits there, it's on the ceiling, it's on my brother. And he just like pauses for a moment and then just starts
That's
crying.
awesome.
Way better than any of the puzzles on the box. It was way worth
I
it.
love that.
It was great. That kid got fucking goddamn Cocoa Puff Bukkake.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's so funny.
All right. We do got another animal. One more animal to rate today, fellas.
All right.
Coming through.
Last round.
Coming through the waves. This is from It's Got Claws on Instagram. Kiki. She says, this cat once stole a whole slice of bacon off a roommate's plate with 0 fucks given. Crime rate low in general.
I don't know.
I feel like this is the only one that came with a crime.
Yeah, that smug look. That's not a face of a cat with a low crime rate.
That's the face of a cat who's good at hiding their crime.
Yeah, I was just gonna think, like, that's a cat that's saying, you have no idea what I've gotten away with.
Mm-hmm. I agree wholeheartedly.
And I mean, it's apparently
That's a smug
obvious.
boy.
That
That's
has
a
a
smug
leash
boy.
on. What the fuck? Or a collar. That's crazy.
My cat had a collar on it until he got too fat.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You stop feeding
What
your
do a
cat
cat need
butter.
a collar
Like, he
for?
wanted it.
You can't just give the cat butter because it wants butter, John.
I give myself butter because I want butter. The cat's better than me?
Yeah.
I don't think you can fit in the collar either.
Well,
Beside the point.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't see your point here. All I'm saying is that this cat.
No collars. No gods, no masters.
No, 12.
This cat has like the face like it's gonna throw up like at any second.
I like the smugness of this cat. I like the pride. I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 whiskers.
A 9 whisk.
That's a good whisker count.
High whisk count, 9 whisk.
Fat whisks.
Yeah, if I'm playing Moneyball on pets, this is the way to do it.
9 whisk. So you're.
9 whisk.
I really don't think we have to rate it because we have a 9 whisk right out there. Like, that's the rating. 9 whisk.
Yeah, and the maximum whisk I'm gonna say is like a solid 5. So
Cat is extra whisk.
I'm gonna give this cat level 10 rogue.
Okay.
nice.
Yeah,
nice,
yeah,
nice,
yeah.
nice, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Let's hear some other. I'm going
How
9
good
whisk.
at baseball? Can I play baseball?
Like left field in Little League. So like, if its parents paid the fee, yeah.
Okay, I'll say left field. Left field, I think, is better than right field.
It's true.
So he's not the Sam on the team,
No.
because I was definitely right field because they were like, this kid is afraid of baseballs.
Baseballs were hard.
Yeah, I didn't like how hard they were.
Didn't sign up for that. I didn't sign up for a glove, and I didn't like wearing tight pants
I didn't like any of that. I just wanted hot dogs,
and crackered.
and I didn't want to have to sleep on my glove.
Wait,
but I always
Johnny, you
did.
didn't like wearing tight pants, dude? Tell that to your 9th grade self, dude.
That's all he wears.
I didn't
now.
like tight white. I didn't like the spandexiness of them, and I didn't like that it only got to my calf. Like I wanted an ankle baseball pant. They didn't let me do that though.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't like how the cups were arranged like some kind of weird sex object for a small person.
What?
I really liked T-ball.
What? No, hold on. What?
Well, they had like 7 different straps for going around you.
Oh,
What are you talking about?
Cups,
an athletic cup.
protective.
What about sex
Yeah,
objects?
the athletic. I didn't like how they were almost like there were so many straps. It was almost lingerie.
Sam felt too sexy getting ready for Little League.
I just didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. But I will say, I've never been so confident that my nuts were protected.
That's true.
Like a turtle. Like a fast turtle my dick was. I could run away, but worst comes to worst, rock solid, baby.
Fly at him dick first. Make sure it's protected and it's a weapon.
Like a
I
bank.
was really, really good at T-ball.
Yeah.
how good?
the first game that we played, our older person mentor had to turn me around because I was facing the catcher.
Nice.
I mean, to be fair, that kind of makes sense
And I
in
was-
T-ball. That seems like
Do you think this cat was better at T-ball than you?
Yeah, probably.
Nice. I think that's a good rating.
I also would get stationed in outfield and pick dandelions to the
same.
point where I believe I got beamed in the head with a baseball.
Now that's fun. That's
just fun.
that's just comedy.
That's just good fun.
Good, clean fun.
It's a good thing I wasn't your parent because I would be laughing even if my beautiful perfect seed was out there.
Oh no, my parents laughed very hard. They also laughed at the fact that when I played a base, I would hug the other team member because they were my friend.
Aw.
Well, that's
They would
just
get to my
sportsmanship,
base
all right?
and I would
Sweet.
hug
That's just
them.
sportsmanship.
I don't think baseball has enough
kinda
hugging.
gay,
to be
honestly.
honest.
This dog was sent to us by a user on Twitter.
Wow.
RDVARECK.
Holy
Such a
shit,
chill
damn.
dog.
Oh my.
Oh,
Wow.
That is so chill.
That's a dope dog. Those are
Quality
real glasses
dog.
and a real hat on a
good
dog.
dog.
Hanging
Good
out.
dog.
Wow.
I hear rumors about this dog.
What
The
kind of
rumors
rumor?
say that this dog does not like going outside.
Why is
I'm
that?
pretty sure.
Why is it
I
dressed
think
for
she's
summer?
just whiny.
Sweet,
I think she's just whiny.
This dog looks like it smells like pina coladas.
Yo, this dog. Wait, can we rate?
I think this dog drinks pina coladas.
Good.
Hell yeah, brother.
it
That's a
does.
dog I can
Hell yeah.
fucking hang out with.
I would hang out with that
This is
dog.
like a dog I could have a. No? Too cool?
No, I would hang out with that dog. That dog.
Oh,
would
I
not-
thought you said I don't think I
Oh.
could.
No, that dog would. Wait, hold on.
That dog's
that
gonna
dog
make
wouldn't
me
hang out with me.
be
Like,
shitty.
That dog's too cool for me.
No, this dog's
That
too
dog is
chill. What
way
are you talking?
too cool
This dog
for any of
hangs out
us.
with anybody. He's cool.
Oh yeah.
This looks like a
sure.
dog you could have a real.
He's just down to chill.
Yeah.
Yeah, you like
Yeah.
sitting on a
He's
porch
down-
by the ocean at 3 a.m. and you've downed a bottle of Cruzan together and you're just having a real heart to heart over some rum and cokes. And that's that dog.
Hell
Yep.
yeah.
That is that dog.
Oh yeah, this dog is so cool that hanging out with this dog, I'm probably sitting there, and then eventually I'm gonna be like, "Am I being cool?"
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And the dog's like, "Yeah, dude, you're being
Oh,
cool."
man, you're fine.
Yeah.
But I'm still worried.
She knows what cool
This
is.
dog is
Dog's
like
awesome.
This dog is
Definition.
like, yeah, you're being cool. Now pass that joint. You've been holding on to it for way too long. You know.
This dog.
And that's
That's
when
almost
then
that
that's
sort
when
of
the
case.
anxiety strikes, and I know I have not been cool now. Unfortunately, I have been cast from the heaven of cool and into the hell of uncool.
Damn.
This dog made me feel better about my day. I'm looking like it's looking at me right now on my phone here, and I feel better.
Yeah.
I'm glad that this dog.
Yeah.
Great dog.
Yeah, that's
Great
great.
dog.
I would give it a 10 out of 10. I'm going to
It's
say it
definitely
right now.
10 out of 10.
You heard it here.
Gonna give it a 2 out of 10.
Wow. That's harsh.
Yeah,
Is it just out of nerves?
yeah, I'm very
I
nervous.
get that, honestly.
I feel it. This dog.
I feel like it's gonna supplant me.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Good dog.
I give this dog 12 pina coladas out of 10.
Fucking better.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do one more. 13 pina coladas out of being caught in the rain.
Yeah, brother.
Ooh. Good.
Nice.
Good.
I'm giving it
Fair.
shot for shot on tequila.
Oh, nice.
Ooh. See, if he didn't like the dog, he would say vodka.
Yeah, exactly. No, I want to party with him. I don't want to have him listen to me be sad at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
This is
a
a
good
really
dog.
good
Yeah,
dog.
good dog.
Thank you, everybody out there, for sending us your lovely animals.
But especially
Wait,
this dog.
Wait, guys,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
pulled through it, and I have an animal.
does
Can we rate this animal?
Yeah.
Sure.
All right.
John?
So this animal was sent to me. It might take the cake.
Cake. Well, I've been waiting for the new Cake album. Oh, fuck. Yes! Fuck yeah, Spuds McKenzie's back!
It is a
Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
I love
I
bull
fuck on the
terriers.
first date.
bull terrier wearing a hat that says I fuck on the first date.
It's so weird.
That is the best dog. This picture, honestly, if you were to like add a little bit of like aging to it, like maybe the look that it looks like a Polaroid.
It looks like a grandpa.
Oh no, I was gonna say you add a little bit of like Polaroid look on that, and this is definitely an emo band like
Oh, yeah.
album cover.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a good
yeah,
dog.
yeah.
Easily, like by a band called like Your Favorite Uncles.
This dog's more horse than dog, though.
Ooh.
Look at its width of its face.
Kind of looks like a centipede.
I also do want to clarify. This dog was not sent to me, but I love it so much we had to rate it.
This is a good dog.
Such a
What
good
dog is this?
I love bull
Is this
terriers
actually
so fucking
Spuds
much.
McKenzie?
It might be.
No, Spuds McKenzie had No, it's not. It's Spud McKenzie, and no,
Oh.
Spud McKenzie had
It seems like it might be Fucks Mackenzie based on that hat.
Yeah, this is
That definitely fucks Mackenzie.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Yes, dude. I love that
Definitely
name.
fucks Mackenzie.
Fucks Mackenzie. That's a fucking great name.
That's the band name for this. Fucks Mackenzie.
Fucks Mackenzie. Yes,
Fucks
absolutely.
Mackenzie, baby.
That's our band name.
Ah,
Fucks Mackenzie.
legendary.
Oh my god! All right, so we got some more spooky stories to route to here tonight.
Let
we
me
still got the
choose.
hat.
John.
Oh boy!
Also, just a quick note about Pina Colada Dog.
Yeah?
She's fucking dope.
What's Pina Colada Dog's name?
Anna.
Anna.
Hell yeah, brother. Shout out, Anna.
Shout out.
Shout out
Anna.
Fucks Mackenzie.
Shout out Fucks Mackenzie.
Shout out the very long horse that we saw. Shout out Smug Cat. Shout out
Kiki.
Shout out the
apparently.
Mogwai.
Yeah.
The little Ewok.
Yep. Shout out all the beautiful Beast of the Week animals. Thank you for sending them in.
I love
Yeah,
all your
made our
pets
day.
so much. I just want to adopt all of them. So, if you want to hit me up.
Shout out Anna's estranged sibling, Froggy, or I believe its name is Frog. Fork.
Send Joe all of your snakes.
We didn't see any snakes.
We did see a snake.
We didn't see any
We're
snakes.
back on this, guys. We
sorry,
saw
I
a fucking
don't.
snake.
I'm back.
The first picture
No, we
was a
didn't.
snake.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
You don't know
was a
that.
fucking dog. You
All right, are we going to the stories? Whoa. Whoa.
I would like to.
All right. Is it my turn, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, scare me.
Okay. All right, this is my story. I'm so tired. I'm alone. And I'm so lost. How long have I been here? A day? A year? 10 minutes? There are no clocks, and the fluorescent lights make the illusion of a single, unbroken day. I'm sealed in a labyrinth, and I don't know how long I've been alone. Aisles and hallways, dead ends, areas seeming to be open are deceptively small. There's no sense to be made, no pattern to be found, and so I wander. I weave down corridors, pacing, frantically looking for where I came in from, for who I came with, but there's no sign of anything familiar, just lane after lane of confusion. The worst part are the figures. Looming figures, double, some even triple my size. They shuffle past me, past each other, on some sort of errand, but I couldn't begin to comprehend what. Most ignore me, some leer at me as though annoyed by my presence. Some even smile at me. Those are the ones that scare me the most. They look in my eyes as their strange faces stretch into a grin that doesn't betray any emotion. They're sizing me up, trying to figure me out. I know about the smiling faces. I've been warned about them. Some are genuine, others mean unimaginable harm. And it's impossible to tell which until it's too late. I've heard stories of what they will do to you. Your best bet is to be found, slightly harmed, but forever scarred. Maybe those who are never found are better off, though. I press on and push to the front. No, the back. God, where am I? This place. It's cold here. Much colder. A crowd of the figures stand, staring straight ahead to the air just above an enclosure. I tiptoe through the crowd to find a display. A display of carcasses, corpses splayed, flesh removed, blood dripping to the table below. A figure in white, blood spattered white, shouts to the crowd. One wordlessly approaches and receives a bundle of flesh. Turning, they walk through the crowd and down the dimmed passageway. I've interrupted a ritual. There's been a sacrifice, and they're accepting some sort of unholy communion. The blood and flesh of what? Of the last person lost here in this godless maze? Am I to be next? I push through the crowd, letting out a scream. I can feel the figure's eyes on the back of my neck. I run faster. I hear a voice, distorted, garbled, unintelligible, break through the air. I can't make out the words except... Dave Finley! Dave Finley! Dave Finley, that's me. They know who I am. They know my name and they know I'm here. I don't need to know the rest of the message. I need to get out of here. I duck down alley after alley. I take turn after turn, frantically looking for the exit until... No. I'm back. I'm at the altar. And they're looking right at me. Every single face, more faces than before. That's him! There he is, I hear one shout. My stomach sinks. I try to run, but it grabs my wrist. Dave! I was so worried about you. I look up into the eyes of my mother. She waves to the figure in spattered blood, smiles to the looming crowd, and walks me by the hand to the front of the grocery store and back into the minivan. I'm glad she found me.
That was dope.
Yes. I really enjoyed that
Thank
one.
you.
That was fantastic.
Thank you.
I like that.
Shit.
Awesome. Loved it.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Some childhood
Nice.
fright. I thought you were going slaughterhouse vibe.
I was, but it's the butcher. He was at the butcher at the back
person-
of the
yeah.
grocery store.
Hell yeah, that's fucking sick.
Thank you.
That's fucking sick.
Awesome.
That was fun.
Thank you.
That's definitely like a creepypasta. That's just it's not going to keep you up at night.
I'm not good at writing like a
you're-
horror story.
but you're glad for having it.
Thank you. I appreciate
You're glad
that.
for having it.
So I guess that leaves Sam. Let's
Oh wait,
hear your
let me draw
tales.
from the hat. I got.
Oh yeah, draw from the. Sorry, I didn't mean to ruin the surprise.
Yeah, you might.
Yeah,
you,
come on, John.
God knows you might get Charlie Pettit.
That would be so. Wait, can we call Charlie to tell us a ghost story?
Guys, this is
Charlie, tell us your
crazy. I got
spookiest
Charlie.
No way.
Wow.
Wow. All right. Shout out Pat Nestor. Let's go.
Shout out Pat
Nestor.
I like how we
Shout
started to
out, Pat Nestor.
like and retweet all of our stuff on Twitter now.
Pat loves us. Pat's an adorable little boy, and he's a sweetheart, and I love him.
He's just waiting for us to say shout out Pat Nestor. He's like, yes!
Shout out, Pat Nestor.
And then he stops listening to the rest.
He
of the
messages us
episode.
every week about what he heard in the episode. Even the Quarantalks. He's a
True.
sweetheart.
He is.
He is a sweetheart.
He does?
Yeah. He said you triggered him by calling Tom Brady Thomas Bradley.
That's fair. He's Boston Strong Pat.
Boston
That's
Strong
fair.
Pat.
All right. Are you ready for my story?
Oh yeah.
Scare me, boy.
No.
There is no name to it. I didn't come up with a title.
I think any of us did.
There's honestly nothing better than lying down in bed and getting the noise out of your life. As much as I like music, the crashing of waves, and birds singing, but I love that moment of work where, like you just got home, you fling off your shoes, and you just lay in bed. That quick relaxation. I'm a radio station Sadborn engineer. During the 9 or so hours before I'm laying down in bed, of course. I help out with the EQ and work the switchboard for commercials and songs. I work for KWBT, and my day starts with Chaz and Dale daily morning show. We usually transition into the modern rock hour of power, and then I finish off the day after lunch with the top 100 chart songs. It's a pretty easy gig, but it made me appreciate that moment of getting home and having silence even more. Recently, I had a fight with my girlfriend after a stressful day of work, and not to mention I almost got driven off the road while slowing down at a yellow light. The horn was blaring behind me, almost made me jitter the brake to a complete stop, like a weird, do I keep going, do I stop? And then eventually I completely stopped, kept going, but this pissed off the person behind me. They were screaming at me through my open window, and ended up blowing a red light. Asshole. After that, and the fight, I just lay down in my bed in silence and fell asleep. But the next day wasn't really the same as this one. I was in the radio booth and really didn't want to hear the show going on. Chaz was going off about some minor league sports team, and I thought back to silence. And there it was. Complete, utter noiselessness. My heart slowed. I got to relax on the job. My mood improved for a while since then. Any kind of argument or conflict or headache-inducing setting could just be shut off. Put on mute. I was happy. My relationship was doing well. Life was good, now that I could just do that. Months passed, and my girlfriend and I were having another fight. I had forgotten her mom's birthday, and her mom complained about it to her. I understood and honestly was apologizing, not trying to be defensive, and I know how her mom can be. But at the crux of the argument, everything muted. Everything but the silence. This wasn't controlled, and that same silence I coveted grew loud, fast. I couldn't explain it, but I could feel it. The only thing I could hear now was rapidly gaining silence. I couldn't hear anything but the blaring silence for weeks after that. It slithered down my neck. It thumped in my temples. I could smell it pierce my eyes. I stopped sleeping. I stopped going home at all. I just wandered around at night. Went to parks, stores, alleyways. I was eventually assaulted, and all the pain I could feel just worked to deafen the silence. As I got back to my feet, my legs felt heavy, but I pushed forward and I just started running. I had no idea what I was feeling, what I was thinking. I tried screaming. I tried pushing my body to its limit. I felt pure catharsis, but the silence remained in its twisted cacophony. And then the silence broke. It was drowned out. Something overtook it. I was so happy. I smiled, and tears rolled down my face as I could finally hear the horn of the car that ran me over.
Ooh.
Wow.
Oh, that was sick.
Oh.
Really good one. Wow.
Whoa. Nice.
Wow, that was dope.
Wow. That was so good. Wow.
Thank you.
Nailed it.
Damn.
I did the classic, I hit all the notes of a classic creepypasta. I had to call someone an asshole.
Yep.
And I had to talk about my backstory more than the frightening thing.
You are right. That is a creepypasta.
Yeah, that's a creepypasta right there.
That was so good. I like that.
That was good.
Really great.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Good job, guys. Really good job.
Got some
Proud of y'all.
We got some creepy little pastas.
We made a nice little potluck of Italian scares.
Italian scares. Yep.
Italian scampi.
Ooh.
No, we already.
Get it? Get it?
Oh, I
Get it?
I get it. I'm trying to
We get
put it down.
I'm trying to
Get
not
it.
get it. Honestly,
It's the biggest.
I want it
one
out.
there.
I hate all of you collectively.
Oh.
And also individually.
Not individually, but
Aw.
all together. That's reasonable. I
No,
can't
both.
fault you for that.
Both.
Both? All right. Well,
Both. I hate you
Victoria
collectively
can't stand
and
me.
individually.
well, you know, there's only so much we can do about that.
Say lovey.
C'est la vie. And
Love you.
you guys, I think
Hey, Lovey.
we've reached it. Do you want to sail off into the night on this one?
I think so.
All right, folks. Well, c'est la vie, and I hope you all are staying cozy in your homies, staying healthy, staying safe. Thanks for joining us for another Quarantalk, fellas.
What?
what?
Any parting words?
Oh, yeah. Stay safe out there.
Stay safe out there.
Yeah, remember to
Make
like,
sure you're
subscribe, comment.
You can't subscribe. It's not.
follow me on Twitch.
Well, no,
You
it's a
can
podcast.
Subscribe
though.
on like
You can
iTunes.
totally
Yeah, it's a
subscribe to the
podcast.
Follow me on Tumblr.
Just subscribe to the podcast.
Yeah, please subscribe to the podcast. Tell
Yeah,
people to
definitely
subscribe
do
to the
that.
podcast.
Yeah, you can do that.
Definitely.
If you
do
have
that.
creepypastas you want us to read, send them in. Like we just came up with these in a half hour today. Joe didn't even come up with one. It's so
He just did
he
it.
just did it. So like all of
He
our
just
listeners
scared us by looking at us.
Yeah, if you got a scary story, like send it in. If you want to read it, send us the audio, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have some fun with it. We'll have some fun with you. Thanks for listening, everybody.
Yeah.
And stay spooky. Stay John Cannon.
I have been a magnificent pain in the ass.
Sure have.
As
bud.
you always have.
Of course.
I've been Sam Harris, and now I've transcended.
Formerly known as Donkey Kong Jr. Math, I am Toria Ainsworth.
I was once a boy, but now I'm a man. Good night.
You're a car.
Good night.
We've been over this.
All right, it's time to do it. It's time to stop that fucking.